Hello guys, my name is Corey with Let's Learn Goals, and today I'm going to be talking about the secrets of the millionaire mind, by T. Harv Eker, and this is Thinking Rich to Get Rich. So I'm going to be addressing the second part of this book, which are the wealth files and the principles behind them. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Wealth file 1 that he addresses is that rich people believe I create life, poor people believe life happens to me. This is basically describing the victim mindset. Poor people believe that they don't have any control in their life, whereas rich people believe they have the steering wheel and control what they have in life. So that is the first principle, or the first wealth file. So without further ado, let's get into principle number 1. Money is extremely important in the areas in which it works and extremely unimportant in the areas it doesn't. That's very straightforward, right? If money doesn't do anything in a certain area of your life, it is not important. But if it is the main contributing factor in that part of life, it is extremely important. So, going on to the next principle under this section, when you are complaining, you become a living, breathing crap magnet. So this is basically going on with the victim mindset. When you're complaining about your life and not doing anything to fix your life, you become a person that's like a living, breathing crap magnet. You attract shit that comes to you, or crap, I'm sorry, that comes to your life, and you just kind of keep on egging it on to basically come into your life. So the third principle behind this victim mindset is there is no such thing as a rich victim. So this is kind of as if you're being poor and you're talking about being in a bad state or complaining about your life. There's no such thing as a rich victim. So what is he saying? What he's saying is basically, if you're thinking this way and acting this way, you're basically setting yourself up, and you do not want to get rich, because once you are rich, there's no such thing as a rich victim. I don't think anybody would say, like, if Donald Trump was complaining about wealth, I don't think anybody would believe what he was saying, because he's a billionaire. You know what I mean? Like, oh no, it must be bad. Having millions and billions of dollars in your bank account, it must suck. So just keep that in mind. And then those are the 3 principles behind that first wealth file. Anyways, let's go on to the second wealth file. Wealth file number 2. Rich people play the money game to win. Poor people may play not to lose. So this is kind of seen in like investing and stocks and CDs. Rich people kind of go more aggressive. They try to build their money throughout stocks, whereas poor people play it safe. And I've talked about playing it safe here, but this is more or less people like putting it in a savings account, or people not really trying to build their money because they're scared they're going to lose it. Maybe not even throwing it in the stock market because they're scared it's going to go down. So the wealth principle he gives behind this is if your goal is to be comfortable, chances are you never will get rich. But if your goal is to be rich, chances are you'll end up mighty comfortable. So that's the wealth principle behind this one. So you want to play the game to become rich. So even it's kind of like shoot for the stars, and even if you don't get there, you go to the moon. So that's kind of the principle behind this one. So going into wealth file 3 is rich people are committed to being rich, and then poor people want to be rich. So that's the third wealth file there. But the principles behind this one are more interesting, I think. The number one reason why the people don't get this is because people don't get what they want because they really don't know what they want. So people want to be comfortable, but they don't really want the wealth behind it, or they just don't really define what they want. And that's another one of the things that kind of relates to goals in our channel, is that you kind of need to know what you want. You need to have a goal to get there to the end. So that principle kind of aligns with this channel, which is kind of cool. And then the last wealth principle on this wealth file is that if you're not fully, totally, and truly committed to creating wealth, chances are you won't. So you have to be committed to building something like wealth, a YouTube channel, or even just anything in life, achieving a goal or a New Year's resolution. You have to be committed to it, or you technically won't. Chances are you probably won't be committed to that. And if you aren't committed, you won't get what you want. So that is kind of true. I'm sure people have had New Year's resolutions that don't work because they just aren't committed to them, or they aren't creating wealth because they really don't track their budget, they don't track, or they don't work on getting a bigger income. So guys, this was the first section of about 5 videos I'm going to do, and I hope you enjoyed watching the first 3 wealth files, and I probably will have another 4 more videos coming out. They should be in 3 sections like this. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and I thank you guys for watching. Peace.